And then I asked her, if you're a brand new authority, how long before you can go use Schneider's app, use Schneider services? And she said, still Tuesday night. We just dropped our Walmart load and looked around. Cowdy was playing games, not really combating our offers. They went up to $1,400 on a, I forget what load was going, but it was going back by the house. Oh, Richburg, South Carolina, which is right south of Charlotte. And then they didn't like the fact that I bid back a little bit more than what I bid originally, which is like $2,000. And so they went to bidding just $1,000. So I said, all right, not gonna happen. A couple other ones that were picking up early morning and delivering straight through tomorrow morning. And then I searched through the rest of my loads. JB Hunt had nothing, Convoy had nothing. But Uber Freight had a couple. And they had this. Huge blessing. Plus we have enough clock to get it on the truck and get it back home. So that is awesome. There's Six Flags over Georgia right there on the right. We have to be there no later than 9. Though I think the window is 7 to 9 p.m. for pickup. So we're on schedule to get there about 8:50. So what a blessing. We got that off the truck. And we are already picking up our next load. We need to go there with T-Dubs one time and ride those rides. She's now a thrill seeker. It looks like people are actually, yeah, people are there, leaving. Maybe because it started raining, they shut the park down. But it's about 8 o'clock right now, so maybe it's just time to go. Not that many people were there. Yeah, we're going to McDonough, LG. So imagining TVs, but who knows, maybe appliances. And I tried to look at the name of the place I'm dropping at. I didn't really look at the address yet. I'll look at it once I get loaded. But I don't know what it is, so I don't know if it's appliances or TVs or what. We'll find out soon enough, and then it drops early in the morning tomorrow, so we'll be on pace for what, $5,500 by Wednesday morning. Jeez, that'll be a good week. And I told G-Dubs I'm gonna go hard this week, try and make some money for some more vacations we can enjoy this summer before our oldest Cash goes to school coming this August. So this will be our last summer of freedom for everybody before the school year starts for the first one. And everyone sent T's and P's to me, even though this video is from yesterday night, that I remember to get a dang blinker. I'm going to replace them both at the same time, but after I remember, I'll go to QT in Atlanta and get a couple of bulbs for blinkers. All right, let's get over here. Hopefully it doesn't get too many rainstorms going on. Pretty windy out here, but no rain. It is starting to rain a little hard. We're heading to 75 right here. It's 2 right lanes. We're going under the Atlanta airport. Yeah, we're getting some rain. Okay, we got a gate here. I don't know if there's another side to enter, but this was the entrance it gave me. It said all trucks 146 Greenwood, but we need to be over there. So we got to satellite image this thing, see where we're supposed to be, because it's not over here, I don't think. Okay, we went to the other side of the building and another locked gate. The GPS showed one more entry, and that was down this road down here to the very end, but it was a small driveway. So, if you ever come to LG and McDonough, go down the back road, because all the other sides are closed, locked off. Please be open. And it is. This says 150. GFA, okay. GFA, I do not know. Shipping. Oh my goodness. This is the address for LG, 146. Let's see what we got. Talk to some people. Huh. Okay, so everything in here says LG, which leads me to believe, oh, nice lightning, but all these doors are closed, so let's try and find a door that's open. Woo! Okay, so we came down about 4 of these doors. There's no sign anywhere. But this door unlocks and there's an office inside there. Whew. Already got checked in, nice guy. He's like, hey, yeah, we're waiting for you. But we're getting in door 46. He said 20 or 30 minutes after you start feeling your trailer shake, come inside and sign your paperwork. I said, all right, man. Whew, got my shoes all wet. I went all the way down the end of this building, and there was 2 people getting in their cars. And I was like, is this LG? They're like, yeah. I was like, do I go on that side or this side? Because it says Suite 200, and on the door it says 150, but the address is 150. So they're like, I don't know. And some lady was walking back up that was going in the side door. And I was like, hey, is this LG? She's like, yeah. So she met me at the door over here, one of these doors, and said, go all the way past these trailers and you'll see another door. So if you ever come to an LG load, it's called CFA, and yeah, it's a little hard to find, but it's the very end of the road. All the gates will be closed at this side, so make sure you come down this road, and there's an entrance right there. Hope that helps somebody somewhere along the way. It looks like we got like dryers, washers and dryers. Let's get loaded. Whew. Now that is some paperwork right there. And they gave us 2 seals, 1 for each door. So let's go to security and get that sealed up. Like some refrigerators. This left foot right here did the exact same thing.
Well, see, these are waterproof, but I feel
not the pants though.
Yeah, it got through a little bit.
Yeah, my shoes are like those mesh ones.
Oh yeah, I know they got through.
Yeah, somebody needs to fill that hole, man. Look at that thing. There's some goldfish in there. Have a good night, man.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Good morning, good morning. It is 7:10 in the morning. The sun is already out, way out. Slept at exit 21, QT, and it's 72 degrees out already at 7 in the morning, so summer's here for sure. Nice, slept real nice last night down there at QT. I was gonna go all the way home, but this delivers at 7:30 in the morning, so I just wanted to get a good night's sleep, so I did. Got all reset, and I came to Atlanta last night just to get out of it before traffic hit this morning. If you just want to get out of traffic, you want to avoid Atlanta's traffic at all costs if you can. When you're coming out here, that's a word to the wise. Los Angeles traffic, LA traffic, I'm sure other parts of the country's traffic too, like Dallas and Houston probably. But definitely Atlanta's one of them. So we're going to get to this drop. It's about 4 miles from my house, so that's pretty awesome. Looked up the address last night. Looks like it's a brand new warehouse, so we shall see what the day holds. And then we're in good position to get something back on the truck today. Make some more money for the week. Home sweet home. We're back on the 385. Just came off the 85. This is actually the highway that goes right by my house, so what a blessing to get this load last night. Just kind of popped up. I said, Greenville, okay. That is home, and it was light, 12,000 pounds, and it paid pretty dang good, so big blessing. Uh-oh, something got pulled over right over there. I never understand why people, anyone who's a new driver out there, don't ever pull your car over in the middle of the highway. I mean, maybe that car's broken down, but it looks like they got pulled over. Police officers really don't like that, because it's just putting their life in more danger. Pull over on an exit, pull over way over here on the right side where these lanes are coming into play. Just makes it a lot easier and less stressful situation. Okay, we're exiting Butler, 0.5 miles right here. My exit, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more exits after this will be mine. Oh yeah, we're close to home. This exit right here also, Butler. To the right is Malden High School, Malden, South Carolina. I gotta stay in this lane to be in the left turn lane. Still haven't gotten a bulb for that front blinker, so sorry about that, guys. Did not remember that when I slept at QT last night. So I will get one today, I promise. I have to. And I also should have my new phone here today, so. I hate getting new phones though, because you gotta transfer everything over, and it just takes a while. I got a lot of course I use my phone for all my editing and my videos, so I have a lot of stuff on my phone. And it's the biggest memory available, and it's still, I'm about 80% full. So, see if we can get that done. But yeah, what I was saying about Malden High School, Kevin Garnett, if you know him, if you're a sports fan and all, a great power forward center that played for the Timberwolves for a long time. Then he went to Boston, won a championship there. But he went to high school, or lived out there. He went to high school, I believe, somewhere up in Chicago, kind of played with a good squad up there, but he actually grew up down here. So, pretty cool that he came from the South, just like Zion Williamson. Went to high school about 20 minutes to the left over here, Spartanburg area. So, some great athletes came out of here. Great basketball players. All right, and then let's go check out this new warehouse. Okay, so this driveway is not made specifically for dry vans. You can tell a lot of people have hit that curb. But Brookfield Oaks, we're gonna barely, no, we're missing it. Nice. We barely missed the curb by, probably rubbed it a tiny bit. Not hard, but like just touched it. I've always seen, I used to Uber drive down here when I first moved here. That Restaurant Depot, used to see that a lot when I was Ubering around here. There's a QT right there at the off-ramp. And there's like a customer service for OnStar, like if you have a GM product and you call because you had an accident or something's going on, there's a call center right there on the other side of that road that we just turned off of. Okay, so back in here on the right, we're looking for 74 Brookfield. We got a Camry behind us. The trees are cut high enough for the trucks to fit, which is good. And it was a brand new warehouse, so let's see what we got. It says at the end of this road where it curves to the right, or left. Oh, there it is, big old 74 in the corner of that brick. We have Lennox, which is air conditioning compressor for like industrial and household. They make AC compressors, like the ones that sit outside your house. It looks like we got a big driveway to turn in here. And they had a 7:30 appointment, but Uber's kind of always half an hour early. They want you to be early, make sure you're not late. So it is 7:50 right now. I said let's get here at 8 a.m. and that should be good. It looks like there's not even any trucks in any doors, so I might have made the right call on that one. What do we got? What do we got? Where's the door for checking in? I got a motorcycle way over there in the corner. To my right, doesn't look like anything. To my right, all those doors don't even have the pads and the ramps on them. So. Looks like this side's where the action's happening. It's where all the cars are parked. We will flip around and let them have their LG appliances. I'm actually looking for a new fridge, but there's like a lot of these couple of dents, a couple blemishes places, but they're really only like $300 or $400 cheaper than the brand new ones. Because I went to Lowe's for a Samsung, like 27 cubic feet, touchscreen TV, whatever thing that my kids can draw on. It's like $3,300, $3,200 and change. And but they can't get it till August. They can't even order it till August because of COVID, backed up supply chain kind of stuff. So I looked at the blemished ones and stuff, and they're the same thing for $2,700, $2,800. I'm like, come on. for blemishes, like little crack on the screen or a couple dents or something. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. Let's grab our novel of you're already ready for me. This is the most paperwork I've ever had in my life.
There's more in the truck.
Is there more?
Yeah, each one of these things goes to a customer.
Oh, wow.
You ever been here before?
I've never had the LG stuff.
I want you to back in the door here, right?
Okay.
You can take your tandems, put them all the way back.
All right.
Put your chalk block on the wall right here on every one of these doors.
Okay.
And you put it between your tires.
Okay.
Put your landing gear down and just pull away from the
Okay. Yeah.
You don't have to drive across the yard.
Just leave it away
so
from
we can see where we can. Let me get your number. What we'll do is we'll call you when we're all done. We'll leave the paperwork.
brand new. Is it the?
We opened in October.
I mean, no, the product, is it blemished or is it the brand new, like ordered stuff?
What do you mean?
But like, so a lot of refrigerators and stuff, they have like a scratch or a dent. You know, like they're not.
No, well, see, it wouldn't be on you anyway. It would be on them.
Oh no, I'm not saying that, but like a lot of these warehouses sell that stuff.
Okay.
I meant to say this stuff's brand new.
All this stuff, everything that comes in here belongs to a customer.
Okay, and it's like what customer? Home Depot, Lowe's?
Home Depot.
Oh, okay, cool.
So everything that comes through the store, everything in the building belongs to a customer.
Nice. Because I just tried to order a fridge from Home Depot and they said I can't order it till August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's like that. So this stuff's probably ordered 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's like some of the stuff, we had stuff come in 2 months ago that was ordered Christmas. Because it's just like, Everybody got that $1,400 or $1,200. Went up something and bought a whole bunch of
Yeah,
shit.
everyone.
It was unbelievable.
I need a fridge, and they're like, "Yeah, you want that?" Not till we can't even order till August. I'm like, ugh. It's like, jeez, man.
Oh, you can order it now online.
Okay, maybe I'll go online because in the store he was like, "We can't even order it."
You can order it online now, but it's going to tell you the delivery date's on
We're way out there, and I'll probably bring
You got
it.
a fridge that's starting to make noise. Get somebody in.
There you go. Okay, door 8, drop it, disconnect both sides of the thing.
Yeah, and like I said, if you could put the chalk block in.
Oh yeah, no problem. Cool, thanks, man. All right. Yeah, so he just confirmed what I was talking about. And I'm actually going to use, I forgot your name, I think it was Matt, Mississippi. No, what was your name? But you sent me those cutters for these, so let's go grab them. Keep them right here, man. I wish I could remember your name. I could look back at old videos, but thanks a lot. We're going to use them for the first time. And yeah, he confirmed it. Just not a lot of inventory out there, so you're ordering a fridge, you're waiting a while, a couple months to get it. Look at that. Those things are awesome. Choop. Use them as fingernail cutters if you want to. I don't advise it, but thanks a lot, man. So the good people of Greenville and surrounding areas, I hope you enjoy your brand new appliances. And I hope I can get one too someday. That smell right there that I'm getting is that styrofoam smell. I will always associate that smell with the first Nintendo that I got from my grandma Gloria. Rest in peace, Grandma. She bought us one when we were like, what? I was 10, my brother was 11. And when you opened up that box, it had that big old smell of styrofoam and hours of fun. Tecmo Bowl and Excite Bike and everything else, man. Yeah, let's get this thing in the door and slide our tandems. Okay, let's go put that wheel chalk in. I think I'm gonna run over to that QT because he has my phone number. That's the way I wish every shipper and receiver would do it. Take your phone number, give you a call. Because sometimes you might be resetting your clock. You never know what that driver's been doing, how long they've been driving, and they can really get some good sleep uninterrupted if they're not checking their rearview mirror for a green light or red light. So that's nice. We'll drop the trailer. They'll give us a ring when they're done unloading them. They're probably gonna have to use the clamp forklift because they're not on pallets, they're on the floor. And like the title of the video says, supply chain, man, waiting 3 months for a refrigerator. It's good for trucking, but hopefully we can get this country back on track and get back to our first world problems of ordering a refrigerator and it showing up at your door that next weekend. So we'll see. But right now, let's get the QT. Here we go. The QT 385 is right there in front of us. $2.99 for diesel over here. It's only $2.89 when we were fueled up last time. So got a nice little blocked off wall to the left. Perfect for parking a truck right here. Just let this Malibu go past me so I can back into it. Go. And we'll look for some loads today. I'll show you guys kind of how I book my loads, the different apps I use. And I might even download that Schneider app. I gotta look back and see what it was called. But add them to my repertoire of mobile apps I go through. Back it up, Terry. Let's not hit that fence with our tires. That should be good. Okay, so after drinking that morning coffee, we had a little sit-down talk, and we downloaded that app from Schneider while we were doing it, and got a donut. But not that hard at all. But you can see at the end of it, it wouldn't let me go like through the main options. It would let me search loads, which there's lots of them out there. So kind of exciting. Maybe I got another avenue of another app. But all those other apps around it, when you first saw that screen, those are the apps that I use. Coyote, Convoy, Uber, JB Hunt, CH Robinson. But now we'll add Schneider to it. So now I'm gonna get on the phone with them and see what they need from me. Typically the other ones, it's called carrier packets. Like the smaller brokerages, you'll have to actually sometimes fax over a W-9 and get set up with them that way. That's what those are. I've never done that. I've always just done it like that with the apps. So this one, I've never had to call to set it all the way up. Typically you just fill out the your truck numbers, that kind of stuff with this kind of a portal that all of them use. So once you fill it out once, it's there all the time and it just kind of auto fills for you. But it didn't do that this time. So we'll call them and see what info they want and get back to you and let you know what they said. Okay, just got off the phone with Amy, nice lady, and she asked me for my MC, and then I asked her, if you're a brand new authority, how long before you can go use Schneider's app, use Schneider services, and she said 6 months. So put that in your repertoire. You won't be able to use Schneider for 6 months. Uber Freight is still right off the bat. Convoy's right off the bat. JB Hunt, I think, is 3 months, 90 days. CH Robinson was 30 days when I did it. So just think about that. You'll still be able to make money with Uber, but like Schneider, 6 months before you can use them if you have a brand new authority, new numbers. So we've been in business now for 3 years. Almost. August will be 3 years. So we're good. But she said she's emailing me the carrier packet. So this is going to be, when I get this email, this is going to be that portal that I've used for all the other ones. It just, once you go into it, it's a service, I forget the name of it, but it keeps track of all your info, and it'll let you, it'll autofill and say, do you want to use the same address you've used before, the same truck and all that kind of stuff. So I'll have to add the W-9 eventually. But right now I just add the Volvo, and it autofills. And then she said it's 7 to 10 days once I fill this out before I'll go active, because they're really behind. So I said, okay. So even if you have your authority forever, it's still going to be a week and a half before this Schneider one's going to be available. So we're not going to be able to use it today. We can look at loads, but we're not set up. So we have to go get this carrier packet set up. So let's get that done. And T-Dubs is calling right now, so I'm going to take this call. And that's it. T-Dubs was just seeing what I was doing today, and if I wanted anything from the store. She's gonna venture out with the three crazies and hit the grocery store. Always an adventure. Always looking for candy. Treasure hunting. Anyways, that is the RMIS. That's the name of the company. So everything's auto-filled for your like certificate of insurance and all that. You just have to do how many power units, how many dry vans, or whatever trailer you have. If you want to do intermodal, if you want to do power only, which I like to have my own trailer so I can have the most leverage. Then it does your W-9. It's going to need your EIN. So when you're setting up your authority, go to irs.gov, get an EIN, think of a name for your company, go to a big bank. Like the next page is going to ask for your bank name, your routing number, your account number. So all your quick pay goes straight to it. And they do 2% quick pay. It's pretty good. A lot of the other ones do 3%. So that is it. And this is a good time to plug, speaking of quick pay, RTS is the factoring company that we recommend. They're one of the top 3 out there, and we get a kickback if you sign up with them. So RTS, there'll be a link in our descriptions of our videos to go ahead and sign up and let them know that we are where you heard them from, because all of them are the same. They're all going to charge about 3% for a single power unit. If you have more trucks, then the percentage comes down a little bit. So that's how it works. But Brian Cooley, I think his name is. He's the one that reached out to us and said, hey, we want to set up a partnership with you. And RTS is the same company that works with like Tow Piglet on the power only side, works with a couple other guys too. But they all give you a kickback to represent them. So we don't use them, so I'm not going to tell you that I use them and they're the best thing ever since sliced bread. But they've been great with us, great working with us, and nice people. So if that's how they work with us and talk to us, then I can't imagine how good they'd be for everybody else too. So maybe one day we'll actually use them, but right now we use the apps like this one I'm showing you right now, and they all have the built-in quick pay. So if you need factoring, depends on where you live a little bit. If you're working with more of the smaller brokerages or the smaller companies that are going to need you to factor. And what factoring is, if you've never heard of it, it's just pretty much a cash advance. They pay you up front, and then they wait the 30 days or the 90 days. So they're making that 3% that they get from you, they get that back from the company, because if you wait 30 days, they'll pay you the full price without the quick pay. So pretty much they're just cash advancing you. And for that same purpose, they can get a fuel card. You can get a fuel card with them, and they'll also give you like cash advances if you need them and stuff like that, if you get in a bind. So that's them. We get $100 if you sign up with them, and we get $200 if you sign up with them and you get the fuel card. So help us out, help you out. But all of them are pretty much on the same terms and prices. They actually are all exactly the same. So RTS, guys, RTS Factory. Let them know Just Truckin' sent you. Actually, Just Truckin' Wife is the one who set it up. So help out Just Truckin' Wife, set up with them. And that's carrier packets, guys. So RMIS is the company, and it's the exact same interface I've done with every single one of them I signed up with, except I think Uber Freight was kind of had their own thing. But it just auto fills it. If anything's changed, you can change that. But like, it already had my certificate of insurance on file. I gave them Barry's information if they want to check on anything else for that, and they can call him. But they'll probably, it says 2 days on that last page for carrier packet set up, but the lady said it'd be 7 to 10 days. So we'll see. No worries. We'll just have another one to look through when we're in different areas of the country. So let's look through these apps real quick, the other ones I got, and see what we got around here for today for loads. So let's go over these loads. This is my tab I use for all my trucking stuff. Start with Convoy in the top left. 565 miles for $1,100. Come on, Convoy. At least it says you can bid on it now. So, but they never really respond to you. They've just been kind of off the map lately, at least for where I live, for loads and places I go around. So, and that Newport, Tennessee to Elkton, that's always available. A bunch of different people broker that out. So we'll go to JB Hunt. Salem is the heavy water, kind of up in the mountains up here north of Greenville. Refresh the app, always kind of pull down on the screen. That's okay. $2,000, not really good to Sarasota. And that one goes to Mexico. Texas is kind of cheap, $2,400 all the way out there. And then that one's Mexico too, I believe. And then that's it. Now it's on to the 10th, so only 5 loads. 2 are going to Mexico. This is C.H. Robinson. They have a cool little map feature. You can kind of see what's around you. Lots of loads on a Wednesday. We'll zoom in right here just around Greenville. There we go. Some good paying loads. See what they got. Retrieve, refresh. That Simpsonville one, I might bid on that one. That's where I live. A lots of loads out here. Taylor's, Virginia. A lot of these cities I don't recognize, so I'll actually go into maps and see where they're at, because it depends a lot on where they drop. If it's out by the coast in North Carolina, you're going to be deadheading to the next load. If you're around Charlotte or north of Charlotte, you might find something right there. Or Greensboro. Antioch, Tennessee, there you go. That's Antioch High School is where I went to, Northern California. Whiteville, I don't know where that's at, so I'd have to look that one up. Bristol, Virginia, that's pretty cheap right there, $540. Run that for $1,600 before. Appliances, let's see. Spartanburg, yeah. Lots of loads though, for sure on C.H. Robinson. And you have to just email, like I have a kind of designated broker, but you'll get one. Go to Coyote. And, all right, that Lumpkin one, I've looked at this earlier, so I think I bid 2 or 22 or something like that on it, and they countered at 13, okay. And they're listed at 12. It used to be listed at 11. Let's see what I bid. Yeah, I bid 23 and they're at 13, so I'll counter that again. It doesn't pick up till late tonight, and it's solar panels. So we'll see if they want to move that one. We might get 23 on that. Duncan, London, West Virginia. It's $5 a mile, but that's heavy going to West Virginia. That Alachua, that's a Dollar General. Alachua, that's a Dollar General. You can get about $1,800 on that, $1,600, easy. And then they got the 2 deliveries. Those are all paper towels going down to Florida. South Dakota for $25 is kind of cheap. That Canton to Atlanta, probably get that for $14, $13. Buford, that's outside of Atlanta. And then it's kind of far away, down to Augusta, about 180 miles, 90 miles from me. Pretty decent. Omaha for $3,000. Come on, bump those numbers up. Lansing, that's a close one. Now we'll try out Uber Freight. And Uber Freight, they do these bundle loads. Don't ever book those. It's just, look how much, there's a lot of deadhead between loads a lot. That one's decent for deadhead between loads, but I just go to the single loads, and that just shows you just strict one pick, one drop loads. I mean, sometimes 2 deliveries might be okay, but they're trying to make you get like point A to point B and then B to C and C to D and give you like a $3 a mile, $2.50 a mile rate on all of them. You can do way better just by booking each individual one. So those Troutman to Cookville are paying pretty good on that for low miles, but they're heavy going up the Tennessee mountains. It'll stress your motor out, especially with it being hot these days. So be wary of that. Those are water loads. All the Troutman ones are water loads. Up to New York for $3,000. Orlando for $15,000. That should be $25,000, $24,000. So yeah, and the last one, TQ. Oh, you want me to update my app? TQL. I'll go to them if I can't find a load if it's a bad area. But typically, I don't use TQL unless it's a last resort. They're the car salesman of brokering. So those are them. And then let's go back to the Schneider Freight Power, our new app that we're now set up with or waiting to be approved. So takes a little while to load here, but we get the cool colors. And then they'll let me look at the loads right now, so we'll look at that. But nothing really close. Hendersonville and Columbia, those are both, one's 45 miles away, one's 80 miles away, 90 miles away. And that's it, guys. Hope that helps you. And we just got the call. Said paperwork's in the back of the trailer. I said, okay, thanks, man. We're right there. And those are the loads we're looking at today. Coyote, again, is the front runner, and C.H. Robinson has a bunch of loads. So I'll email my C.H. Robinson guy, let him know I'm back in town. And because if I haven't taken one of his loads, he doesn't know where I'm at. So I'll let him know, hey, I'm home. Let me know what you got. And if something pops for a great rate, we'll do it. And then we'll throw some out there for Coyote. Coyote's been pretty quickly on the counter offers lately of just like $4 more than what the listed price is. So they're probably pushing back a little bit to get the rates down. But stick to your guns. Know your worth. Let's get over to our trailer. And there she is. Let's hook back up to her. Get back home. Probably cut this video here today, guys. I know it's early, but a lot of content in this one. That don't carrier packet. A lot of people ask on the carrier packet, like, is that a hard thing to do? Is that going to be something that I'm going to have to like get some coaching on? But it's not that hard. Once you do it once and you fill out all that information, it autofills, and it's just bank information. How do you want to be paid? What's your EIN? And it's pretty easy. Once you do it once, you can just repetitively do it. But the 6-month thing for Schneider, that's kind of crazy. But like JB Hunt is a good old 3 months. C.H. Robinson 30 days. So Uber Freight's going to be your bread and butter for the first right out of authority, but all of them will come into play after about 3 months. We're gonna get our lines hooked up. Fifth wheel's in there. God bless you. Please check out JustTruckin.Shop, and we'll get on to the next load. See you later.